What's up, basketball fans? This your boy JP. Today's video is 15 minutes of Michael Jordan stories told by NBA legends. About Michael Jordan did not have any weakness in his game. Hopefully y'all enjoy these stories from NBA legends, from interviews, including yours truly, regarding what it was like to face Michael Jordan in the regular season or in the playoffs or even both. So hopefully y'all enjoy these stories.
What was different when you played a game against him in the Bulls?
I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for Max. There was no weaknesses. Try to force him left. You try to force him right. You try to top lock him. You try to hold. You try to be physical with him. I equate it to like this. It was like, and maybe this is how centers feel when they were going against Shaq. He was Shaq of shooting guards. I don't care. There was no way you could get around him in front of him. He was just too strong. And then he had a 48-inch vertical. So you were never blocking his shot.
I got a 50. Shit.
And he could stop on a dime, his handles, and then he held the ball like it was like an orange. So he's taunting you, holding the ball on your face, the tongue is all out and shit, and chewing the fucking gum and all that shit. And then he come down, and the black eyes are looking at you, and I'm looking right back at him. Yeah, motherfucker, I ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And he's looking at you, and man, no weaknesses, none, zero. I could look. I love tape. I'm watching. I'm always trying to find a tail, and I found a tail on everyone.
Not him.
I could not find a tail, not one.
Damn.
Like, okay, if he goes left X amount of times, what is his percentages? Great, right, great. Step back, great,
Greater.
great. Rebounding, great.
No.
Passing, great. You can't punk him. I'm trying to find something. So it's almost like shit by committee. Derek, the key.
Come on.
I mean,
We got to get some help down this motherfucker. Come on now. Don't be here. I've been calling motherfucker.
I ain't too proud to beg.
Come on now, this motherfucker.
I ain't too proud to beg.
That's what I'm tired
The
to tell
toughest
you.
shot in basketball, which is the fadeaway, he shot that shit
I mean,
at a high clip. That's the toughest shot in
And you
basketball.
cannot
Get
block
to
it. You can't
But
get
s-
it.
but see,
it's faded away and it's at 48 inches.
Yeah, when he got to learn how to put his back to the basket and get in that post, that's when he got
And
really,
then
it got crazy.
he would do the
He get-
Elijah one.
Yeah, he get
He get
the
that.
shimmy
So
shake shit on you.
He
Oh,
gets you
Lord.
leaning.
Oh my goodness.
And him and maybe Max can attest to this. Pick and rolls. Don't let your big be one step too. He's splitting. And then
Look out.
now it's up to Dale and Antonio. Good
Look out
luck.
below.
Good luck.
Hey, now he's your problem
Good
now.
luck. Good luck.
Somebody finna get banged on.
He's out of my
he's your
airspace.
problem now if he splits. But then when you would extend him to half court, he would get this shoulder
Down and
or
go
this
around.
shoulder, which way he was coming off, and get under the big, and then it's downhill. So now, if you're trailing, as shooting guards are, you got to get under, and then and on top of that, he could shoot. He could shoot.
They talked about it. I've seen a lot of videos about his athleticism, but I seen the video recently when he got a tip ball and they passed to him. He went up off vertical on Charles Barkley. That shit was so bad. I'm like,
That's another thing that people don't understand. Not only could he's known for, the two-handed, but he could one leg too.
Yeah.
Either leg too.
yeah.
Either leg. Like it was, and be out till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, smoking, drinking, whatever.
Yeah.
Cracking.
It's going
Playing
down.
cards.
Yes, all this shit.
Games at 7:30.
Sometimes he'll go play golf the same day he play.
Man, it's almost like he was trying to make it fair.
Let me go get a buzz and some heat strokes so you guys can have a chance tonight.
Man. Didn't have a tail, guys.
Michael absolutely had no weaknesses. Okay, so you have a guy that's a crazy, crazy competitor. You have a guy that's a crazy athlete with a 48-inch vertical jump, that's strong, that's vicious, he just got it all. And he got an attitude. And I know there's been a lot of comparisons, to LeBron James and MJ, but man, MJ is the greatest player, the greatest NBA player of all time. I have arguments with a lot of people about it and things like this, and the numbers don't lie, but this man, and here's how I settle the MJ debate. Okay. Mm-hmm. I work for the Chicago Bulls now as a broadcaster. Yeah. I'm in the United Center all the time. And I did this specifically to get the answers of executives from other teams. All right. Every time a team comes in here to the United Center, I'm sitting in the United Center right now as we do this interview. I go downstairs and I ask each executive in their prime, who would you take in the draft? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Not one said that they would take LeBron James over Michael Jordan. That's how you know. The guys in the business know. All right, and you could have all kind of speculation about in podcasts and guys giving their different opinions. Hey man, the guys who make the decisions just told you. Not one of them. I ask every NBA team that comes in here to the United Center, and that's what they say.
Attention, attention, all the proud, the bold, and the beautifully broad. It's time to elevate your grooming game with the Manscaped Dome Shaver Plus. Designed for precision, comfort, and a flawless finish, just like Tyrese Halliburton's layup last night. This shaver is the ultimate tool for keeping your dome as smooth as your best pickup lines. Hello, ladies. Whether you're maintaining a slick style or embracing the shine with confidence, the Dome Shaver Plus has you covered. Join over the 12 million men worldwide, including myself, who trust Manscaped and use code ItzJP for 15% off your entire order at manscaped.com. A couple points that I want to mention about this Dome Shaver Plus. If you're looking for a grooming upgrade, the Dome Shaver Plus electric shaver adapts to your hair's contours for a smooth, hassle-free shave. I know it does wonders for me. 4 stainless steel skin-safe blades reduce nicks and cuts to deliver a perfectly bald look without uneven hair patches. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. With Flex Adjust technology, every blade stays perfectly close to your scalp for a precise finish. It's just right there. It's just it. That's it. The powerful 8,000 RPM motor delivers effortless shaving performance with less strokes and irritation. The long-lasting rechargeable battery has up to 60 minutes of runtime. When a charge is needed, you can save time with the quick 10-minute charge option. Because the Dome Shaver Plus is waterproof, you can enjoy wet or dry operation. That's probably my most favorite part, is that it's so waterproof, like you can enjoy it wet or dry and operate just fine. The Dome Shaver Plus is designed to fit comfortably in your hand and effortlessly navigate every curve of your scalp. With a magnetic blade pad and hair chamber cleanup is a breeze, making sure your Dome Shaver Plus stays fresh and ready to deliver a smooth shave every time you need it. Manscaped also has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it risk-free. Just in case you do not like the Dome Shaver Plus, they'll give you your money back within 30 days. Get the Dome Shaver Plus today and experience a shave that is as smooth as you deserve. Get 15% off your entire order with code ItzJP at manscaped.com. That's 15% off with code ItzJP at manscaped.com. Your hair will thank you.
Michael was the most dynamic, but he didn't have a handle. He couldn't handle the rock like in college.
MJ?
No, he couldn't handle the rock. So like even at times I'll be like, we play pickup, like, oh, I got Mike. You're like, cause I knew I'm get up under you. Like you can't handle the rock. And
what happened? And then?
And then he's the only guy that I know that his weaknesses that he had at the end of his career was his strengths. the only person I've ever.
Yeah.
LeBron's not like that. KD. Nah, nobody. He's the only one where at the end of his handle was crazy and his jump shot was pure. I used to say, how do you miss a jump shot? You got a perfect form. Like, but we talked about it, and I was like, this is how competitive, we talk about competitive with Mike. So I used to say, I was like, it's like, oh, you think you can guard me? It's like, yeah, because your handle's whack. I used to say, your handle's whack. I can guard you. And like, bum, bum, bum. So now, we doing that, we playing, he goes to the Olympics, comes back, goes to the league, comes back for the summer, because all the players, every North Carolina player came, but we all come back and play. So the gym is for doodles. Like, like any NBA team, we would have beat, like in that gym, without question. And he's boom, 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 he's gone. I'm like, damn. The gang guy, he's like, my handle, been working on it. But I forgot I said that shit. Like, I really forgot. I said it. And he's like, my handle, right? He's talking about my handle. But he was, like, the stories are true about his competitiveness.
These videos make no sense. I seen a video saying Michael Jordan can't go left. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you, a guy that is sitting here with no championship rings because my Indiana Pacer teams and my New York Knicks teams were beaten by the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jeffrey Jordan had 0 flaws on the basketball court. He can go right, he can go left, he can shoot the mid-range, he can shoot the 3, he can finish at the rim, he can finish in traffic. You try to beat him up, he's going to get up and respond. He was an elite defender. He had no flaws as a basketball player. So save your tape and don't let it lie to you. He can go left, right, and do everything in between those lines. We had no answer for him. Can you statistically look at the analytics and say, well, if we send him this way, it gives us a better chance of being successful? That's what everybody that's ever played any sport. But he had no flaws and no weaknesses in between those lines. That can't be debated. I lived it.
Now let me ask you, because we have this debate all the time. He claims that Michael Jordan had no weaknesses in his game. You on that train also?
I didn't see any. I didn't see any.
No, when did y'all have the meeting to come together and all have this same view?
Me and Jack never spoke about this before. But I think that I didn't see any weaknesses in him, you know. Yeah. He could shoot it from anywhere. He can get to any spot. He was always the best defender on the floor. Like, he didn't take no plays off from a defensive or offensive standpoint. He was ultra aggressive the whole game. Wasn't letting up. Yeah. I didn't see no weaknesses in his game.
We talking about skill sets, you know, and that's what I always talk about. Why I consider Michael as one of the best that ever played the game, because each and every player has some sort of deficiency in their game. You know, some sort of deficiency in their game. MJ was the only player I see that I witnessed that didn't have any type of deficiencies in his game. You know, even though the shooting was there, even in college, the range of shot, you know, the distance probably wasn't there, but the shooting ability was there, the athleticism, the creativity, the IQ level, the fundamentals to athleticism. I have never witnessed anybody better than, you know, someone who take the athletic ability and implement the fundamentals of the game. And when you match that too, you know, that's remarkable. And, you know, and like I say, from the defensive side of the ball to the offensive side of the ball, I didn't see any deficiency.
He was just one of those players that just didn't have any weaknesses in the game. You know, when he first probably came in the league, you know, everybody talking about he wasn't a good outside shooter. He became a good outside shooter. Everybody talked about he couldn't shoot the 3-point shot. He became a decent 3-point shooter. You know, down low. Didn't have a post-up game, develop a post-up game. They say he wasn't truly a good ball handler.
Yeah.
Became a good ball handler. Defensively, he was just incredible on that end of the court. And so, but he's probably, I think what separated him from everybody is that his mind. You know what I mean? He was probably one of the most I want to say, well, not brilliant, but probably one of the most intellectual basketball players that I didn't play against.
In what way?
He's always thinking the game. He's always thinking ahead, and you could just see, and his mind is always working. You know what I mean? And I would say this: he probably was the best fundamentally sound superstar that I didn't played against. From the standpoint of he didn't do a lot. He just got the spots on the court. You know what I mean? It's just like a surgeon. He just get over here. I want to get a shot there. I'm pump fake you, take 1 or 2 dribbles. I'm gonna get to that spot.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so you never hardly see him take a bad shot.
Right.
Always on balance. He was just fundamentally sound. I think that's why the game was so easy to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he took that fundamentals that he had and put it with the athleticism and the mind that he had, and the game looked simple.
Right.
Real simple to him.
Right. He made it look real
Yeah,
easy.
but it was very hard.
Right.
It was very hard to go out there and score 30-plus points a night,
Right.
In the NBA back then.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where
And
the
still be
game
asked
was
to guard the toughest guy.
Yeah, when the game was physical and you can, really get into your guy and put your hands on them, and the fear of them coming down the lane against us, back whatever game you playing against, it was just totally different. It was just a different game.
Great stories from NBA legends talking about Michael Jordan did not have any weakness in his game. And I'm about to go ahead and end it off with the GOAT himself talking about weaknesses in his game. And before I get to that, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all comment down below your thoughts. Make sure y'all subscribe to ItzJustJP for more content and more basketball stories, or even football stories, or any other sports stories. So please make sure you subscribe. We are getting close to our goal of 100K. Thank you all so much for the love and support, and we'll see you in the next video. Here goes Michael Jordan.
I challenge myself to be the best basketball player every moment that I'm playing the game of basketball. And sometimes that means tricking yourself in your mind to say that you can't do this, or your weaknesses are here, but yet you still try to work on improving those weaknesses. A lot of people may say, well, Michael Jordan never had weaknesses. Michael Jordan had weaknesses. He just had to dig deep inside himself to figure out what they were and challenge himself to improve those weaknesses. So mentally, I like to challenge myself to go out and play a perfect basketball game. Although I know you can't do that. It's practically impossible to play a perfect game, but that doesn't mean you can't challenge yourself to do that.